Hi there, it's Janice Thompson with JazzleDazzleCraft.co.uk. I'm an independent Stampin' Up! Demonstrator and I live and work in Scotland, and today, pardon me, I'm filming card number 4 from Magical Meadow class in the post. Pardon, this is a panel card. Excuse me. I'm actually just going to do one the same colours and show you a couple of different wee techniques here. Right. Okay, so this is really quite easy. Now you've got the measurements for your panels there, and I did cut myself a piece of designer series paper for here. Where have I put it? I've just got everything ready. What am I like? I just cut it and then I thought I'll film. But then of course, that's not the bit I had. I really annoy myself sometimes. Right, I've cut that. But that's the bit I cut off the strip. How annoying am I? It's not here. Have I dropped it? Do you want to come and help me out here, girls? Sorry, I'm not starting the video all over again. Oh well, I'll just have to chop it. Just like, how does that happen? Oh, look at this, it's in the trimmer. Oh well, I bet that doesn't surprise you. If that's the only error I make in this video, then we'll be okay. So, I've cut a piece from this and I just think this is particularly interesting. Not that you'll see all of it, but just like that. And it's all goes with our pretty peacock. And there's pretty peacock in this paper as well. So let's just get out the glue, because once you've cut this, following the cutting instructions, and we've got that bit for the sentiment. Now the sentiment I've used was from Winter Owls, the Warm Wishes, just to change it up a bit. I must have been a bit fed up. Okay, right, so I've just filmed card 3 and I don't even know where I put the glue that I used. But I just prepped this and I thought, right, just keep going, Janice, keep going. Right, so this goes on to this panel. It's just my usual card layering. Seems a shame to cover those berries up, doesn't it? But it will just be a bit too... So you could do it that way and then have that one that way around, but I've glued this now so I can't. But do you know what I mean? You can change it up yourself. Use whatever side of the paper you want to. I just thought this made a good background. And it's just going onto a plain white card base. Does look very much like Jack Frost has painted this. And then we'll stick this piece onto its panel and then we can do our stamping, and basically that's us. Once you've cut this, it's just a sticky together and a bit of stamping. But I like these sort of panel cards, and they are sometimes a good way to use your designer series paper. And we'll just stick that on now. These two panels are the same size as each other, but you can do panel cards with different sizes, and sometimes it's quite good to just go with your scraps and make, you know, make layers that is using your scraps. Okay, so then I want to stamp a sentiment, and I want to do some stamping on there. So I'm going to do this. Well, let's do the warm wishes and then that from this set first. Where is it? And they're sending love there as well, which is a nice sentiment from the winter owls. But obviously, you know, if you don't have winter owls, you'll have other stamp sets. I know you do. So all the ladies who be by my class, I know they've got plenty other stamps. And if you're watching this at a later date, as I might release this like a while after the class, later in the year. And I might not, I don't know yet. So again, this little wee strip is from the Something Fancy dies as well. We'll just pop that to be cleaned, and then we want this one out. This big foliage, and okay. Oh, this one is beside me. I kept it out because I knew I was going to use it. Oh my goodness, what am I like? Right, so I just use diagonally on a D block, or you can go and look out a bigger block. Now, what is that? It's Granny Apple Green I'm using, isn't it? Yeah. So this is one of these ones, like the last card, where you're using your marker so that your berries are a different colour to your foliage. Another way around that is to just stamp in the green and then use your embellishments to give you coloured berries, or your enamel, those enamel effects, because then you can create berries with that. So you could just stamp with the flat all in one colour. I think that's all of it, and then the berry burst. I do like this colour. I loved it when it was out the first time, and I love it even more this time. So colour in your berries. We're just keeping this all a wee bit colour coordinated. Right, colour down. I'll just try and do this in the middle so you can see then. Just moistens it, and I'm just going to aim this basically up towards the top corner of my piece of paper. That's all right. That'll do. It'll do nicely. And then this one, I've only got my, what do I call it, my pretty peacock, so pad open. But if you just quickly, you can do this, you could just stamp this in the ink pad, but this, just quickly go down that. Now you could, on this one I just did a bit of rock and roll, and I just kind of just caught the edges in the pretty peacock, just to give a bit of a variegated leaf. I'm going to bring that round on the edge of the picture there. This is just equal, and I'm just going to stamp off with this side. Just bring that down there. Now that wasn't very good, was it? I don't know, there's not enough on that. It's all right. In fact, because I'm going to put the warm wishes, I'm not going to mess about with it. But you obviously, if you don't want that fainter effect, then you could go for doing that again. And it just gives you a bit. You could take your pretty peacock marker pen and give a mottled finish. Options. We're just going to glue this up. And that will be card number 4 done. My goodness, just about anyway. Just got to make a wee border. So I had a wee strip of pretty peacock left, so we'll just glue the, no need for measurements, just glue the die cut on there. Try and keep it straight, and then just take your snips, or somebody else's snips, I don't mind. And just cutting a wee bit wide off your die cut and just making a wee pretty peacock border. And if anyone says that's not straight, well, just tell them it's a handmade card. It's made with love. And that will go on with dimensionals, which I'll put away, even though I just filmed that other card a minute ago. Now, because we've got a bit of a level, different levels going on here, I think it's quite good to just put dimensionals down that side and a bit of glue here. So a bit of glue in this corner. Maybe I'm overdoing it. Maybe one just about there. Right, get your backs off. And then just give this a similar border to what's up in the top corner. And then you're just popping your sentiment on and some embellishments, and we're done. And there you go. Oh no, embellishments, which are here. I'm still waiting for the parcel to come while I'm filming here, ladies. This has been very frustrating, but I don't think it's a Stampin' Up issue. I think it's an import issue. But this is Sunday. They are due to come on Tuesday, and I started packing. I've packed what I've got. I had all the cardstock here, so I've packed that, and I've had designer series paper here enough for you, so I've chopped that, and then when the other things come, I'll get it packed, and then you can we'll get it out to you so you can get using it. So there you go. Card 4 from Magical Meadow, class in the post. I hope you've enjoyed that, and I'll see you on card 5. Take care, everyone.